Heyo! Hello everybody and welcome to Salamander Racing. I am Salamander. Most people just call me Sal. Nice to see you drop in early, C-dubs, and you probably aren't even hearing this, so goodbye. Root, thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you guys. I am strictly doing some IRO practice today. I have to do qualifying tomorrow, and then the race is on Saturday, early in the morning on Saturday, 8 to 10. My time is my stint, 2-hour stint. 8 in the morning, I have to wake up and be ready for that. But yeah, so we will be doing that today. But first things first, it is 9/11. Never forget the events of 9/11. You know, hate can't win. You know, peace, love, freedom always wins. Hate sometimes wins the battle, but freedom wins the day. Never forget. Also, just really quick, you know, our thoughts and prayers are with Charlie Kirk's family, with the events of yesterday, tragedy. There's no room in the world for that kind of stuff either. So, just wanted to put that out there. Just wanted to get that behind, get on to racing, and all that kind of stuff. So, we just learned in the driver's meeting a little bit ago what the weather conditions are going to be. It looks like it's going to be RO4 for qualifying tomorrow. So I have this lobby set up to RO4, and I did a practice lobby just like a half hour ago, and it basically dried out, and I didn't have to worry about the rain at all. This one looks like it's going to be, I reset the lobby, or not reset the lobby, closed the lobby, reopened it, and it looks like weather is going to be more of an issue in this one. So I am probably going to have to start on intermediates and switch over to softs. Qualifying lasts a half hour, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. On race day on Saturday, like the entire race is set to RO1 and RO2. So it's going to be very hit or miss. There may be no rain for the entire 8-hour race, and there could be rain. So who knows what's going to happen. With that said, let's get a half hour out there. See what I can do in this rain. It is definitely raining, so in fact I should turn TCS on to 1. TCS to 1 just for a little bit of safety. I've been doing all my practice thus far in totally dry conditions, so definitely need this rain to try to, whoa! Alright, I'm on intermediates. Why did that happen? Hey, Rob. Thanks for stopping in. Wow. Ooh, this is going to be a rough one. This actually might get to full wet conditions. Stuck at work, Rob? Well, hopefully work ends soon. I appreciate the like, definitely. I need those. Oh. Oh, man. This corner is going to be super tricky. Like, I just spun out on this one. I wasn't even, like, doing anything crazy. Thing I have to be really careful of is in the official qualifying in the official lobby, heavy damage is on. Any mistake can be totally catastrophic. Oh, held it on, but just barely. Come on, rotate. Let's see if this thing dries out at some point. Hey Logan, I'm in the Discord chat. Oh, man. Shaggy. Hey, Shaggy. How you doing? Practicing my qualifying effort for tomorrow. Oh, sorry, NASCAR dog. I thought you were someone else. You're. I don't have my chat reader on because this is like league practice, so I'm trying to concentrate. So I looked at chat and I thought it said something else. So, this is for the IRO GTEC series, the Gran Turismo Endurance Championship. Qualifying is tomorrow for this month's race at Fuji here. I am doing the qualifying for the team. It's the first time I'm doing qualifying for the team this season. And we just got word about an hour ago as to what the weather conditions were going to be, both for qualifying and for the race. And it is RO4 for qualifying, which is why I'm doing some wet weather practice. But during the race, it's going to be RO1 and RO2 pretty much the whole race. I'm running stint 2. There are 4 stints. They're all 2 hours each. So there are 4 of us that are running it this month on the team. The team, I think we have 8 people on the team technically, if I remember right. But obviously, 2-hour stints, you can only get 4 people in an 8-hour race, which is what Fuji is. Yeah, doing some qualifying practice right now. I'll do some race practice once I get some of my teammates in here. Alright, now that it's below the bar, thank you. Gonna need it. Definitely gonna need the luck. Need all the luck I can get. We'll have fun watching the race. See, this is not drying out very fast, so this might be, if it starts off that way, it may be wet weather tires the whole time. The practice I did just before, it pretty much dried out right away, and it was racing softs for the whole qualifying, so we won't really know how the lobby looks until we get into it. Messed that up. Oh. It's like going through that section. You just can't have it full throttle. I mean, you just lose the back end. Alright, so if this was real qualifying, I'd have damage and would have to come in and get that damage fixed. But because I'm just practicing, it's light damage. But I need to make sure not to do that tomorrow. It is drying out, so I should start getting faster. It's not drying out very fast. Alright, starting to get the hang of it. I didn't get in here till like 3 minutes in, so I'm probably at about 16 minutes of a 30-minute qualifier. Careful not to get on the gas quite so early there. Or not so hard, I mean. Gotta be gentler on the throttle with this wet weather. Whoa, didn't mean to go that far off. Man, depending on what the lobby is going to look like tomorrow, if it rains like that, it's like, it's going to be drying out right at the end. I got a little over 10 minutes left. Hey, Oak. How you doing? I am doing okay. First laps in the wet conditions, just in case. I ran one lobby where it dried out basically right away and there was no wet weather running, and then I completely restarted the lobby, and this time it's been wet for almost 20 minutes, still drying out. I don't know if it's going to dry out enough by the end of the 30-minute mark. No, nothing really major, just kind of all the same talking points. But the big thing is obviously the weather. RO4 in qualifying, RO1 and RO2 in race. Oh, got on the brakes too early there. Yeah, Talon, I'm just doing practice. I'm trying to get, I mean, I presume my IRO teammates will come in here to practice with me, but I mean, anybody's welcome to come on in and turn laps. That's fine. I wouldn't kick you out. I looked at chat. The entirety of qualifying is RO4, both for the 30-minute pole and the 15-minute super pole are both RO4. Yes, it is set to PS Friends Only, Talent. It is a Friends Only lobby. I'm assuming we're PS Friends. Well, if you don't think so, we could always rectify that situation. It's starting to dry out enough, I can be a little more aggressive with things. Talent, it's salamander_MN. Sorry, I don't have my chat reader on for league practice. I can definitely be more aggressive with the throttle there. Hey, Cole. How you doing today, buddy? There's Talon. Let me finish this lap and then we'll get that done. There we go. All right, really quick before you get in here, Talon, I'm gonna rebuild the lobby so I get a fresh start. This will be the third lobby. We'll see how the rain is different than this one. Simply changing the settings doesn't modify the weather, so. Hey, Oak.
Hello, hello.
How you doing? Oh, I've got you. There, now you should be able to hear me.
Hey, Sal. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, you know, just chilling. Just got home. Just taking it easy now.
You know, you know what? I need to set the Discord on my stream so people don't think I'm talking to myself. There we go. Now they should be able to hear you too.
Nice.
All right.
So I moved you to. I moved you to stint 3. Yeah.
You should have me on stint 2, right?
Or yeah, sorry, stint 2. I bet.
All right, Talon. I got the lobby recreated now. We'll see what the weather's like in this one. Yeah, Oak, I've run 2 different lobbies here and gotten 2 very different rain outcomes.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Does the rain come immediately? Like, is it like as soon as you start it, the rain starts?
Yeah, I mean, each time I've started, it's been just above the first line.
Okay.
So it's a matter of whether or not it drops down right away. Well, so like this one again, it looks like it's going to be raining for a bit, so...
Okay.
Probably need to start on intermediates. And honestly, if it's going to be raining so much, I think I'm going to turn up my rear downforce. In fact, I might just max it out. I mean, it's going to... Well, no, I'm not going to max it out, but I am going to turn it up. Because I'm afraid... in the wet, having more rear downforce is going to be helpful. Make sure we got TC on 1 at least for safety.
You doing NRO this season?
I was going to. In fact, I registered for it, but then I had to withdraw my registration. I've got family stuff going on during 4 of the 5 weeks. So, or no, 3 of the 5 weeks. So, I'm like, I can't drive this season.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was hoping to.
Before we get next season.
Right. I mean, he typically does 2 seasons a year, so I just got to wait for the spring and do that one. TC didn't save me there. But hey, I didn't take damage, so.
Why am I not getting attacked for this? There you go.
Oh, it's really raining.
Yeah, that's pretty much full wets.
Yeah. Well, in the last one, it started to die off. I mean, it got to the point where it was intermediate tires. And I got significantly faster as it was drying out, but I mean, really, with this one right now, it's just a matter of sort of waiting out the rain. I don't want to change to full wets. I might as well just leave it on intermediates, but it doesn't really pay to try to push too hard, because there's no way. I mean, as soon as it starts to dry out, I'll turn a faster lap without even trying. Yeah, so I can see the end of the rain.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Alright. Come on. Just crazy once you lose the back end, there is no catching it. Like, I was headed for that wall. There was no way to not hit the wall. At least I suppose it was early on enough, and it's still in wet conditions. Had that happened in the real qualifying, I would just come in, repair the damage, and go back out. wouldn't really change anything. Still up in full wets. Here on the straight, it looked like it was starting to come down on other parts of the track, but it's still raining. Alright, in a couple of minutes it should start drying out more. Then this car should come alive. Come on, there we go. Alright, rain stopped. Should start drying out pretty quick now. Or, pretty quick. It's not going to dry out quick. It's going to dry out slow. But it's going to start drying out. I think I had a 144 last time. See if I can get it back down to like the low 140s here. Yikes! Had to catch that. Front tires. There we go. What's this going to be? It'll be way better than a 55. Oh yeah. should start taking big chunks out of the time now that it's drying out. Another wiggle, not as bad as last time. Still a little wiggle. Yep, Talon leapfrogged me, now maybe I'll leapfrog him. 48, 49, yep. How it's gonna go for a while. Trying to go too deep. Lost a whole bunch of time there. There we go, no wiggle. Talon got it to a 148. See if I can get into the 47s. Nope, probably not. 49. Still going too deep. Thought I broke earlier, but it's got dry enough I can keep it flat through there. Rybozen's got a 2-second gap on me now. He's in the 47s. 5, 6, 7. I'm in the 47s. That's better. Finally hit the apex. That should help my time. Definitely getting more grip. Alright, that should have been a lot better. Four, 5, 6. There we go. 46-1. Too deep again. Not quite as bad as before, but too deep. Only like, it's not even 10 minutes left for this track to dry out some more. one more lap and we'll switch over to racing softs. See if maybe we can get a racing soft lap in. Looks like it's dry enough here. It was like a slow slide. Have enough time to get one, maybe two laps in on softs here. Fill her up to 3 laps worth. 3.5. Alright, pit lane's going to be extra wet. Well, it's actually not that bad. Alright, now if I can stay on the dry line, I should have tons more grip. Not the dry line. There I had more grip than I was expecting. I actually cut it. Tight on the dry line. And this would put me like right at the timer. I probably would get 2 laps. That wrong. Did that so wrong. Oh, gotta be careful not to get too wide there. Alright, so this will probably be my last lap of a 30-minute qualifier. 41.9. Oh, grip for days. So much better. Alright, I need to not screw up this corner. Definitely better. No. I'm in the 40s. I'm gonna do one more lap. Too much. Tried to carry too much speed and screwed that up. Dang it. $39, 40. Slight improvement. Well, Talon's in the GTR also. Ah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Hey.
All right. Actually, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go use the facilities. Then I'll be back. And I'm going to see if I can put in a 1 hour, see if I can get 36 laps on softs in these, like, you know, in these conditions where it's at least cooler out. I don't know. I might be able to make it last.
It should be better.
So I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Cool. Let me hop on track here.
Alright, please be back. You know, I was running with the rear at like 570. I think maybe I'll just try leaving it at 560. Or not 560, 600.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on track here, dude.
But
Just a couple laps.
I'm gonna get out on track.
This is with quality fuel?
It is, so I'm actually gonna take one lap around, come in, I'm gonna put in 75% fuel,
Okay.
change to fresh soft tires, and see if I can make it to the 37th lap then. Is what I'll need to do, which is indicative of what I would do on race day anyway.
Alright, let me put this wheel on.
But I have a feeling I'm going to be able to get 36 laps out of this thing.
You might be able to. I know Tezem only got them to like 27, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, well, like him and Wicco, I mean, they're faster than me. So I mean, when you're putting in faster times, you wear down the tires faster.
Yeah.
So it's like, in a way, it could be sort of a blessing that I'm slower, that it'll make it so that I can get by with one less pit stop. And there's been many times where that works. Like Daytona, it worked. Le Mans, I think, or no, Le Mans, I think I did the same pit strategy as everybody else. And I think Red Bull, I did the same pit strategy as everybody else. But if there's ever a chance to do like one less pit stop, I seem to be able to pull it off because I'm slower.
Yeah.
Or at least I'm kind of attributing it to me being slower, not that... I mean, maybe I can save the tires, I'm not sure. Because what's next after this? After Fuji?
Road Atlanta.
Oh, Road Atlanta. And
Yeah,
that's a 12 hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still a little wet in some parts of the track. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, if you hit the curbs. I mean, the track itself is dry, but yeah, if you go off at all, it's a lot worse than normal. Actually, this thing's saying I'm able to get... Oh, what am I thinking? I was thinking 32 laps. I need 36. I think I stopped filling at 74%, so now it's saying I'm going to get like 35 and a half laps instead on fuel. But that's okay. I'm more concerned about what I do with tire wear. You know, I didn't see the moisture meter move at all around that whole lap.
Yeah, it's on like when you go wide and stuff on certain corners. It's there still a little bit.
Yeah, but not enough to affect you, I don't think.
Nah.
Right. Are you behind me or is Talon behind me?
I'm in the middle of the track, so I'm behind someone, and I've got someone in front of me. Or I've got someone behind me. There you go.
All right. So yeah, you're between me and Talon then.
Yeah.
Surprised I didn't get a pen there. Oh, I was just gonna say I got my consistency down and then I just about lost it. Alright, my times are likely to be a little slower because I'm running with a lot more fuel.
Yeah, it's understandable.
I need to get down into the 140s and stay there lap after lap.
Come on, let's see if I can get a 39 here. Oh, just almost. Oh my goodness, almost just spun.
There we go. 40.4. That's better. Let's see if I can keep that up. Oh.
I think staying in first gear on the main straight is better than 6.
You don't go to 6th?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Ah, dang it. Ah, damn it. Sorry if I'm in the middle.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't
I was too busy paying attention to you, and then I spun it. I was on a heater, too. That was going to be a very low 140.
My fault.
No, I mean, I need to be able to... This is my problem. I do so bad with following people. Like, once there's other cars on the track, all of a sudden I have a problem. I can run time trial all day, and get a nice good time, and all of a sudden I get around traffic and I fall apart. Like, just seeing you sent me into a spin. I didn't try to do anything. I mean, obviously I did something different, but I wasn't trying to do anything different. I mean, I was going to miss you regardless.
Oh, it's...
Lost the rear end. I just barely tapped you there.
Yeah, I felt that. It wasn't too bad though. I'm struggling with that corner so much. Just don't know how to get it right. Oh no.
Oh, dang it.
Dang, the same corner.
Yep. That corner gets me.
Yeah, I struggle there too.
Well, it's one of those corners where you really want to get onto the power early. And we lost Oak.
Got kicked out of Discord there.
Yeah, like all of a sudden it's like, where'd he go?
It happens from time to time. Moose is streaming. Is it? No, it's not.
Oh, screwed that corner. Holy crap. I didn't get a pen for it though, that's weird. What am I? I'm on lap 12, so 11 on this set. I mean, I'm maybe only a quarter down on my tire wear.
At least tomorrow's Friday.
Alright, I gotta get back into the 140s here.
Do you know off the top of your head how many laps Fuji is? Like how many, like for one stint?
I believe it's 72, you know, give or take 2 laps.
Okay.
I'm consistently in the low 141s, but I need to get more into the high 140s.
Are there any teams not racing this round or no?
You know what? I'm not sure. Because
Okay.
there were two that missed last round. Well, they were talking about possibly adding more teams because they're down. I wonder if those 2 that didn't race last week aren't racing at all anymore. Because they were talking about possibly adding teams and voted to not. But why would they even have that conversation unless there were teams that are like gone for the rest of the season?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen, because I could see everyone's the garage and no one's mentioned them not racing this round. I could double check on that though. Yeah, let me double check on that.
Oh, this should be a good lap. Eh, 40.7. Hoping it was going to be better than that. least my times aren't all over the map. Add second sector. Alright, so I basically hit the halfway point, complete lap 18. I have more than 50% tire left. Not a lot more, but more. I don't know, I might try moving the brake balance controller all the way to the back. That would help save those front tires just a little bit more. Maybe it'd save me like that extra 2-3% that would help me get to the end.
Hey, Jorge's online. He just joined my lobby.
Yeah, Moose is in this lobby. He just let me go by. I think just to stay out of my way for practicing. think my tire's at 50% now. I just completed lap 20.
Oh, damn.
PlayStation just died on me again.
Dang, is that like a reoccurring issue that's been going on?
It has been lately. I'm at an hour and 52 minutes into the stream, so I did not make it 2 hours.
So it just dies on you? Like just fully shuts off?
It just powered off. And,
wow.
But the thing is I can now go up and pull the power, put it back in, it'll turn on, and it'll run for hours again.
That's weird.
So I don't think it's overheating, but yeah, this has become a reoccurring issue.
You know, you think the power cord at the back may be like loose or something?
Well, no, because every time I do this, I reset it.
Oh, okay.
So it's not loose. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of worried doing these 2-hour stints that if I've been getting around 2 hours and then it dies on me like this. I mean, 2 hours, that included me doing like a qualifying practice. I got over halfway through that stint there. And I had the PlayStation on before I started the stream. So I guess I made it more than 2 hours. But on Saturday, I'm going to probably fire the PlayStation up an hour before we're supposed to start the race. You know, get some practice laps in and all that business before actually getting in. Either that or I just need to wait and not turn my PlayStation on until, like, the lobby's open.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's becoming more and more frequent. Thing is, we do like the PHC World Series streams. Those will go for 3 hours, 4 hours, and I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
It's only killed. Well, it's killed on. It has killed on me when I'm not doing anything. When it's like at the screensaver type thing.
Mm.
But the last 3 times it's died has been while I'm driving.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. No, so... Alright, well, I think for those of you guys listening out there, I think that's going to take this as a sign. I'm going to shut this thing down for now. I'll be back on tomorrow when we're actually doing the qualifier. So I get to do that, which means I'm locked in for the race, and hopefully this doesn't happen during the race. But, you know, it is what it is. So thanks for those that stopped by chat, stopped by to say hi. Yeah, tune in tomorrow in the middle of the day, and then again Saturday for the IRO race. So until then, peace out. Be nice to one another. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Let me see. I'm gonna have a look at what other people are, or what other teams are running right now. Oops. Coldblight goes qualifying for them. I don't know if you've heard of them. So he's going to be qualifying for them. They're doing stint 2. And he's going to... Stint 2 is going to be going against